trying to take him out because it seems like he is trying to expose the dangers of robots and AI. That is definitely a threat to the AI agenda. Do you agree?
Well, I'll tell you my perspective on
To the AI gender. I like the AI gender.
Elon Musk is that he has been read into CIA, NSA, DIA programs. I know to the world, Elon Musk is an extremely bright and aggressive, sort of a unique individual who has been able to do something that probably very few humans could ever do, and that is, in a young lifetime, he has been able to form Tesla and SpaceX, and he runs both, and they are both becoming successful, and he wants to go to Mars. My own suspicion is that he is leading the charge that he's going to, he says, he's going to launch by 2024, and maybe as late as 2026, but he says he wants to get to Mars, and he wants to die on Mars. And he told a reporter this year that I don't mean that I have a death wish. What I mean is, I want to die on Mars because that would mean I got there and that I lived a life on Mars because, and here's what I think is behind all of this. I have interviewed astronauts who were in the Apollo program. More than one of them have said, if we do not get off of planet Earth, if we do not get a base on the moon and Mars, we probably are in existential trouble because we are on an unstable planet.
Yeah.
This is a planet that we know by, whether you're talking about glaciation, whether you're talking about heating, whether you're talking about earthquakes, volcanoes. One big, huge volcanic eruption can put enough ash in the sky to cause what they call a global winter.
It's true. There's also solar flares, which could destroy all of our technology. There's also, there's like 50 different things right now that are all supposed to happen within the next, like 20 years or so that are, like, planetary cyclic events that would destroy everything on the face of the planet, at least as far as like advanced technology and infrastructure, and they're all supposed to happen within the next like 20 years. It's great. We're about to move into a region of space that has much heavier like meteor strikes, so that's gonna kill us. We have multiple super volcanoes that are like going to erupt any day now, and that's gonna kill us. We've been in a solar minimum cycle for way too long, which means that historically we're going to have such insane, intense solar flare activity that it's going to knock out all of our technology for years at a time, and that's going to kill us. There's like 10, 15 more things that that have just been put off so long that are going to kill us. So yeah, that's exciting. That's good.
We do not know what the Earth is going to do at any hour of any minute. That's a contender in all of this. Then you have the question of when are humans going to get past tribal warfare? And that in 2018, we are challenged by seeing two nations, the United States and Russia, with backups by North Korea and China, getting into arguments and discussions and threats about starting a nuclear war. So between the unpredictability of the Earth, the unpredictability of human tribal warfare, anybody who steps back from both of those says, we better, if humans are going to survive, we better get some other base.
We just need a backup, you know?
Now,
even if you think like your computer and your hard drive is great, you should always have a backup. So why not back up the Earth's population?
Astronauts were the first to be saying this, and Elon Musk, he's doing it with his actions. So I think anybody who seriously is in the planning stages of literally launching to Mars by 2024, let's say that's the earliest, they have to be doing it in collaboration with NASA, and NASA is under the thumb of the CIA, always has been, always will be.
True.
It is not a free public agency. That's what it says to the world. It is taking orders from the CIA. CIA works with the NSA, DIA, the NRO, and the 17 agencies.
Where does the secret space program fit in that picture?
You can't have a secret space program without these agencies. They are the ones.
True.
These are trained, intelligent operatives since World War II on the counter-intel side. If they didn't have really effective, smart, brilliant counter-intel, we would not have had UFOs and ETs kept away from the public and the media from World War II to 2018, 70 years. That wouldn't have happened. There would have been so many leaks. We would know by now. It's counter-intel. That's how effective they are. So you have the public face that is going to interact with Congress and with Elon Musk from the CIA.
I really
and you have
agreeing with everything
big part of it
saying.
underneath the iceberg. It's all operating in the secret space program, which was formed in the 1950s. And we know that from astronauts too. And I would wager money that Elon Musk has some sort of a contractual arrangement, an agreement through NASA, which is to the CIA, that SpaceX has some kind of a deal. And in having a deal, he's had to sign non-disclosure agreements.
Yeah.
And the non-disclosure agreements then allow the CIA and the NSA and the intel agencies and counterintel to tell Elon Musk the truth. We're not alone in this universe. We never have been. And that there is ancient archaeology on Mars. And that ancient archaeology is in the northern hemisphere,
that's
in the
a
region called
Richard C.
Cydonia, where there
Hoagland.
is a huge carved face. NASA's effort, JPL's
This is a Richard C. Hoagland conspiracy. I love Richard C. Hoagland.
and they did a briefing saying that our government knew and was studying and collaborating with or investigating 5 extraterrestrial biological entities. And that on a list of 5, 1, they call the EBINs as an acronym of that phrase, extraterrestrial biological entities. The next 2 on the list were made genetically by the one on top. So that means that 2 civilizations out on different planets were made by a prime intelligence, the way we are beginning to experiment with making autonomous robots, and we're moving into the organic world of cyborgs and making androids and clones that will start out being something that will take
Are we doing that, Linda? Are we making cyborgs and androids? Are we doing that?
human direction. But when does that stop? So in the 5 on the list presented to Ronald Reagan, 2 are in the category of autonomous robots, but they're not machines, they're organic. And so if they have been placed on other planets,
How
we
are
don't
they
know
machines?
for sure what the Eben prime planet, it's said to be Zeta Reticuli 1 and 2. But suddenly you begin to grok the picture that throughout the entire universe, galaxy to galaxy, and there are trillions of galaxies, prime intelligence, there might be 100 prime intelligences. Let's say in this entire universe, a prime intelligence is that which has an original source, has evolved organically, and reaches a place of advanced state, mind, body, spirit. That's the assumption of a prime intelligence. And you could take this universe that is 13.9 billion light years, and you could have 100 prime intelligences. And they alone could be responsible for populating trillions of planets if our model of the Ebens and what they have done is create artificial intelligence in an organic way and put them on their own planets, planet by planet by planet. That's the implication of the Reagan briefing. So you extend your political clout in the
Linda, what the fuck are you what?
universe, your territorial occupation, not by having to leave whatever the prime intelligence's planet is. You make dozens of different models for different planetary systems, and they're connected directly to the prime intelligence.
Okay.
But on all of those planets, unless you know how the whole scheme is working,
You know what? I'm gonna
if
go
we
ahead
hadn't
and
had
just
the
say that
briefing,
Linda's
you would never
right.
have known that the big-nosed grays, by our government's definition,
I don't have
are
anything
genetically
that
manipulated
I
and
can't
created
tell Linda she's
androids
wrong.
by the Ebens. And the same with the the quadloids that have 4 fingers, 4 toes. And it says in the briefing, this was a cloned hybrid
The
from
what?
the Ebens, cross genetics, praying mantis in.
I'm sorry. The quadloids? Quadloids. I need to see what a quadloid is. Oh, here we go. Okay, they're humans, reptile people, somebody wearing a rubber mask, amphibians, they're just frog people. We got frog people. Yes. I love that. Giants. Blue people. They're just blue people. I like how they're all humanoid. I like how every alien species is humanoid. Dwarves, they're just people. Evangelions. Just green people. Lizard people. The Greys. Gypsies! You know... gypsies, they're aliens now. Alright, gypsies. Gypsies are aliens. You know, you're not allowed to call them gypsies anymore. It's a slur. You have to say Roma. Suvians. I'm just gonna assume they're people. Hybrids. Hybrids. Iguanoids. They're just iguana people. Satyrs. Genosians. Lyrians. So they're just bat people. Martians. Men in Black. Just people. Mothmen. Humanoids. Nagas. They're all fucking humans. They're all humanoids. Every fucking alien species. Alright, so Linda, what did you just say about the quadloids? I'm sorry.
And created androids by the Ebens. And the same with the the quadloids that have 4 fingers, 4 toes. And it says in the briefing, this was a cloned hybrid from the Ebens, cross genetics, praying mantis insects, and lizard reptiles.
Okay.
So, in one briefing from one president, we haven't even gotten into what they describe as the dangerous trinoloids, which are supposed to be dangerous insects. They can change their body forms and look just like us and walk around on our planet.
Trinoloids. Trinoloids, maybe. Why did you recommend it? God, DeviantArt. It's a Vocaloid. Bigfoot, Mothman. Wait. These are the ones. These are... Go back. Ebens, archqualoids, quadloids, heptaloids. What? What? They're all the same. Stargate Horus Guard helmet. Aliens.fandom.com. And yet... Whoa, what? That's so cool. Sapient spacefaring extraterrestrial species. They don't need their help. They have 7 limbs. Heptarodally symmetrical. What the fuck? They have jointed arthropod-like limbs. Can I have another picture? Oh, what? What the fuck? Okay, that is an alien. That's so cool. They're just a big pod on a thing. I love that. This is an alien. This is what an alien should fucking look like. Oh man, that's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. What about the archqualoids? Archqualoid by Truth Control. No pictures. You guys couldn't hire one dude for fucking commissions? Tranoloids. Trantaloids. Okay, show me a picture. Okay. I couldn't find
and that
pictures
they are on
of
a planet that is only
Tranoloids.
10.5 light years from Earth, and once upon a time, a light year to me seemed forever. And now I am so inured that 10.5 seems like it's next door, because here's what's coming next. It's happening. We've been doing this in the secret space program. But here's what's going to come next to the public.
Oops. I did
We're
not
going
mean
to
put
have a
that on
scientific
screen
announcement.
briefly.
Einstein was right. At the speed of light, you can bend space-time. You bend space-time, you don't have to go through Euclidean geometry of spending light years to travel anywhere. If you can bend space-time, we will be able to construct, like, subways. And you walk in and you plug in a number and...
Subways? I mean, I guess you need sandwiches if you're going
And you
that
walk out
far.
and you are on Mars, in a substation on Mars. And then we're going to learn how to do it beyond our solar system. And pretty soon we'll have subways throughout the Milky Way galaxy. You get on a place at Earth and you walk out to wherever it is that you want to go. And we're going to discover there are other civilizations out there. And they have looked at us as babies. And now we're getting ready to start stepping from Earth to other places in this universe. And then, will humans take tribal warfare with them out of
Shameless.
That, to
Linda
me,
and her
is the
shameless
ultimate
sponsorship
question, given
plugs,
what is happening on Earth
honestly.
now. And
Now
if
she's
that is the ultimate
sponsored by
question,
Subway?
it has to be of great concern.
Linda, when
to
are
the
you
prime
going to put
intelligence.
hashtag ad in your
Would
videos?
they let